Now, the shift is not linear.
Dieses Umdenken passiert jetzt nicht linear.
It's exponential.
I am in an alternate reality. We're all trying to figure out what time it is so don't miss the show.
As you look onto the planet, it's very exciting. And it's all about possibility, new creation, intimacy. And that's a scary word for the five sensory. I don't want you to see into me. Don't go anywhere. But the sixth sensory, you can tell they have a whole new energy. First of all, they have a light in their eyes, because that's the spirit. The second thing is they have a little smile on their lips all the time. It's just there. And it's not like a big Cheshire grin. It's just ready to go. And most of all, they're flexible. Because that's how intuition works. Intuition is the activation and the empowerment of your spirit to move your body and past your thinking. You know, my teachers taught me that intuition is connecting to the divine flow. And the minute you stop to think about it, you've lost your moment. It's like the woulda, coulda, shoulda club. And we've all been a member of that. Now the 5.5s are like sitting on the fence. And they're really excited to get into the process, but they're scared. So the top end is willing and the bottom end is tight butt. And it's kind of like, it's like learning to drive a manual car.
But you do need to train your pet. And a pet that is untrained is a menace to you and society. And so if you're run by your ego and it's not trained to submit and surrender to the spirit, it's an out of control, animalistic nature that's vicious and threatening. So we have to begin to recognize our ego as a beloved aspect of our nature. We just want our desire to align with the higher self, the spirit. At the feet of the fool is a little white dog. And the little white dog represents the intellect, companion to the spirit. And yet for most of us, we don't have a little white dog. We have a big Great Dane, or a Rottweiler, or maybe a nervous Chihuahua. One of my clients said, I don't have a little white dog, I have a kennel. Out of control, energy. And another one of my clients really was funny. I said, well, what kind of an animal is your little white dog? What kind of a dog would you have if that was the companion, your personality? One of my clients said, well, mine is a mutt who humps everyone. Do you like me? You like me? You like me? You know what kind of a pet I have? You can tell. It's a poodle. It's all over. I have a well-groomed poodle. Name your pet. So you can tell something, you can say to something, I love your spirit, but I can't stand that pet of yours.
In ego with no light, no spirit.
Și dacă ești înconjurat de foarte mulți oameni care trăiesc în ego, nu au lumină și nu au spirit,
they drain the light.
Te trag în jos.
Like that. From other people. So, I have a question for you.
Am o întrebare pentru tine.
When you walk into a room,
când intri într-o cameră,
do you turn on the light?
Aprinzi lumina?
Or do you shut it off?
And kind of run your consciousness and bully you and push you around and make you feel inadequate and useless and tell you things like you have no talent. And you're all alone and nobody loves you and it's not safe to love. Those are just squatters and what are called the lowest common denominator of consciousness. It's sort of riffraff. So we're all very intuitive, but what station are you dialing in on? Most of us dial in on riffraff. And we broadcast riffraff. So, We just saw an absolute transformation of a soul who was seized by riffraff, all kinds of thought forms that just denied your value and worth, and then you bring the spirit back in. But one of the tools is move. 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 So don't talk on it, walk on it. Walk on it. I've written 18 books, and every single one of those books was initiated either by Breath of Life, going for bike rides, walking, running, skating, rollerblading, moving, dancing. But I have never been successful in tuning into anything. They just kind of trying to force it through my head. So I have to get flexible and move.
Everybody wake up today, laugh today, laugh today. Everybody wake up today, everybody dance now, everybody laugh now. Sing your song, sing your song.
Everybody breathe. Jetzt wieder atmen and feel the vibration.
What I want you to leave with today is intuition follows authentic direction. When you have authentic intention, when you have authentic desires, then intuition will support. But if you have no goals, if you have no desire, if you're not clear, and you're just wandering around, you're not going to get anything. But when you start naming it, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want, then intuition can come in and support it.
This is my homeboy. Classic example of sixth sensory genius. How do you travel at the speed of love?
And we're proving that the spirit is the most beautiful thing we all share, and it's alive and well from everywhere, including we are the beginning, and we are transforming the world. Breathe it in. This is spirit fearless.